Hey there. Let me kick things off with a simple but kinda deep question. How many times have you gotten into a heated debate just to defend a product you love or a brand you trust? We've all been there, especially when it comes to Apple. Apple fans are next-level loyal. And if you ever try to argue that iPhones or iMacs are overpriced, chances are they'll hit you with, "We're happy with it, bro, no need to convince you." But seriously, is all that hype really worth it? Do Apple products actually deserve those high price tags? Today, we're gonna look at Apple from a fresh angle and try to figure out why people are so obsessed, and why others think it's all just overpriced hype. We'll ask, is Apple giving us real value? Or are we just paying for the logo? And is it just about tech? Or are there deeper things, like psychology, culture, and social vibes, in play? Welcome to Ask Away. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss a thing. If you were born in the 70s or 80s, you lived through one of the wildest tech revolutions ever. That era was packed with inventions that flipped our lives upside down, and Apple was right in the middle of it. Apple kicked off its journey in 1976 with the Apple I, the first personal computer with a built-in screen and keyboard. It changed how people saw computers, no longer giant machines in labs, but something you could actually have at home or work. Then came the Apple II in 1977, the first color personal computer. It wasn't just a cool upgrade, it sparked a whole new wave of personal tech. Back then, computers were kinda mysterious and not for everyone. But Apple made them simple, sleek, and easy to use. That was their first big win, and the start of a long road of innovation. Fast forward to 2007 and boom, Steve Jobs walks on stage and drops the first ever iPhone. That moment was a tech earthquake. The iPhone wasn't just a smartphone, it was the start of a whole new era. Full touchscreen, no physical buttons, super smooth user experience. While other companies were trying to copy BlackBerry and its keyboard, Apple went in a totally different direction. And guess what? Everyone else started copying Apple. The iPhone changed the game. It turned your phone into a camera, browser, music player, gaming device, work tool, all in your pocket. But let's go back to the big question, why are Apple products so expensive? Are they really worth it? Or are we just paying for the brand? Apple doesn't just sell devices, they sell an experience. From the moment you open the box to the way you use the product, every detail is carefully crafted. Sleek design, premium materials, fancy packaging, even the way stuff is displayed in Apple stores. It all makes you feel like you're buying something special. But is that enough to justify the price? Some folks say a big chunk of the cost goes to the brand, not the specs. It's like buying a Rolex or a Mercedes, you're paying for luxury and status. Apple never claimed to offer the best specs for the price. Instead, they say, we offer a unique experience. People who buy Apple aren't always chasing specs. They want that feeling of being part of something elite. Even if other devices offer the same features for less, Apple users rarely switch. And it's not just about looks. Apple invests big in software. iOS for iPhones and Mac OS for Macs are built in-house. Most competitors use Google's free Android system. That investment makes Apple devices smooth, stable, and way more secure. Plus, Apple offers exclusive apps and services like FaceTime, Apple Music, Apple TV, and Apple Arcade, all designed to be ad-free and seamless. Take Apple Music, for example. It's all about clean design and top-notch sound. One of Apple's biggest strengths is its ecosystem. They've built a world where all their devices work together perfectly. Got an iPhone, Apple Watch, AirPods, and MacBook. Everything syncs, calls, messages, notifications, all show up across your devices. Watching a movie on Apple TV. You can pick up right where you left off on your iPad or iPhone. It's smooth, it's easy, and it keeps you locked into the Apple world. Here's a real-life example. You're writing a doc on your MacBook, then switch to your iPad. Handoff lets you keep going without saving or sending anything. It's all automatic. That's the kind of user experience that keeps people hooked. Now let's talk about marketing. Apple's a beast when it comes to selling. Every product launch is a global event. Millions tune in even if they're not buying. Their ads are emotional, stylish, and hit you right in the feels. And don't forget the Apple stores. Walk into one and it feels more like an art gallery than a tech shop. Lighting, layout, product displays, even how the staff treats you, it's all part of the luxury vibe. That makes customers feel like they belong to something special. This strategy built a loyal fan base, people who will pay more just to stay in the Apple world. Even when competitors offer similar or better devices for less, Apple users stick around. Apple also knows how to create exclusivity. When they dropped the AirPods Pro, they were the first sleek wireless earbuds with noise cancellation. People didn't just buy them for the sound. They wanted that feeling of owning something cool and in demand. Bottom line. Apple's a genius at building customer loyalty. They don't just sell gadgets, they sell a lifestyle. They make you feel like you're part of something bigger, something premium. And that's why they're still leading the game, even with tough competition from Samsung, Google, and others. If you made it this far, you're a legend. Smash that like button so we know who's riding with us till the end. Got an idea for a future episode? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe and be part of the fam. Peace.